All right, so today I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to try to persuade you to think that LeBron James is the best player of all time in comparison to Michael Jordan. So for LeBron, like when he come out in high school, he was like the biggest phenom like anybody had ever seen. He was like on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old, and it was just known for at least a couple of years that he was going to be the number one pick in the draft. And back then, you didn't have to go to college, so he went straight to the NBA out of high school and was the number one pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Michael Jordan had to go to North Carolina for 3 years. He did win a national championship, but even then, coming out, he was still the second pick of the draft. So that's one win for LeBron, and then obviously they both won Rookie of the Year. And the scrutiny that LeBron was on in this day and age with the social media and stuff like that, he was under a lot of scrutiny. So, and Michael never had to deal with that type of thing. Like Michael was one of those guys that like chilled in the back and like smoked cigars and stuff after the game. Like in today's day and age, he wouldn't be able to get away with that type of stuff. So then obviously LeBron, he won 2 MVPs to start in his first 7 years, changed teams, went to Miami, got his 2 championships, but he went to 4 finals straight with the Miami Heat, and then he went back to Cleveland after winning 2 championships and 2 finals MVPs, went back to Cleveland and and won another championship for Cleveland while going to another 4 straight finals, okay? And everybody's gonna harp on like the finals record because I think he's 3-8 now in the finals, to Michael's 6-0. But the competition in the NBA world today is way better than it was in the past. He just got done playing a team the last 2 years that had 4 All-Stars on one team. I mean, that's ridiculous. And he played last year, and he was the only All-Star on his team. So, and he put up 50 against the team with 4 All-Stars, and he lost the game. So that don't tell you, like, he was overwhelmed with competition against those guys. When he won his 3rd championship in Cleveland, like, he beat the best team that's ever been, like, record-wise put together. They won 73 games. It was a record. He was down 3-1 and won 3 straight games to win a championship against the best team ever. And then that team obviously added Kevin Durant, who was the 2nd best player in the world. So obviously he's overmatched. And, and even in the past, like his past finals before that, like he was always facing Hall of Famers after Hall of Famers after Hall of Famers. And usually when he was at full strength, like he got it done. Yeah, he had some losses, but that was it. And then we going on to like as far as just straight basketball. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. I would probably say Michael had better handles, and he was like a better pure scorer. But when he comes down to it, like LeBron was more efficient scorer. Like he doesn't have to take as many shots to get his. And his best part about his game is passing. So he's going to be the all-time leading scorer, which he just passed Michael this past season. But he's going to be the all-time leading scorer, and it's not even what he does best. So it's going to be, he's going to be in top 10 in assists and number 1 in scoring, which has never been done. And he's 6'8", like 275 pounds. Just a bigger specimen of a player, better passer. I personally think he's a better teammate and leader on the court and off the court. Off the court, like Jordan's known for being kind of an ass. So, in his community and with people that he played with, didn't always get along with people. And LeBron is like totally opposite. LeBron like just built a school, the I Promise School, and he built his own school for kids in Cleveland, which is crazy. Okay, and then he's making more money off the court than Michael ever did. And Michael, I mean, he has the Jordan brand shoe, but LeBron just signed a $1 billion Nike deal. So, I mean, it's incredible what he's doing on the court, off the court. And another thing I think separates him is his longevity. Like, Michael Jordan retired 2 or 3 times, one time in the middle of his career because he just worn out. and he needed a break. LeBron has played 16 seasons and just over and over and over and over again. And then he's still in his prime to this day. Like, he's still widely known as the best player in basketball to this day. And his prime has been stretched out for so long that it's nothing that everybody's ever seen. And he's in his 16th year and he's still in his prime. He's gonna have 4 or 5 years left. So I just think as a whole, not just one particular thing, but as a whole, LeBron washes Michael Jordan away. And I might be a little biased maybe because I never seen Michael play. But honestly, I've seen highlights and I've seen his charisma and how he is. But LeBron, just as far as just straight basketball player, is the better basketball player. So it's close, like it's widely debated. It's pretty much whenever you grew up normally. But for me, just basketball things, he's the greater player. So thank you for listening.